this journey we will find our souls begin to intertwine. Your heart of gold, so pure, divine, and I lost myself.
What's up, everyone? Mystic Mike here with Behind the BS, Behind the Broadcasting Software, and today's guest is SirSoapyChicken. How you doing today, sir?
I'm doing good, man. How are you?
I'm doing excellent. What we'll start off with is we'll get you to introduce yourself and tell us a little bit about your streaming, and then we'll jump into the nitty-gritty of the questions.
No problem at all. So I'm basically SirSoapyChicken, as he said at the beginning. I play a lot of Battle Royales, Minecraft, mainly sweating Apex and raging a lot. That's just typical for me.
That's a typical, I think, a lot of people with those style games.
Yeah, no, I've got the fever really bad at the moment. If anybody does want to find me, SirSoapyChicken over Twitter, Mixer, I'm Snapchat, which I'm about to put out there.
Oh, nice. But that's something I still haven't gotten into. Even Twitter is new to me. I've only started using Twitter when I started streaming and Instagram and all that. To me, it's like all foreign technology almost.
Yeah, I've got Instagram as well. I just don't post often and on there as well.
Instagram's such a monster to try to figure out the best time to post based on when people are on and what to post. And do you post the same thing on Twitter that you post on Instagram? Like, it's just...
Yeah, I know.
That's a whole other thing with me.
It's just everything everywhere.
Yeah, pretty much. So we'll get right into it. My favorite starter question, it's what's your favorite go-to order at your favorite local restaurant?
So, pizza, hands down from Pizza Hut. That's the closest local restaurant for me. Just delivery at home.
Oh,
If
nice.
I was going to say the best, hands down, you can't beat a medium rare sirloin steak with a peppercorn sauce.
Oh.
If it's cooked to perfection, you can't beat it all.
You just reminded me, I have 2 steaks sitting in the fridge marinating for the last 2 days. I know what I'm cooking tonight.
Ooh,
I totally forgot I had it. But you're more than welcome. I don't know if it'll be still here when you get here, but...
It'll take me a while, but I'll make sure I bring some with me just in case.
Oh, sounds good. Bring some of that peppercorn sauce too.
Yeah, damn straight.
Yep.
That stuff's nice.
Oh yeah. Next question we'll move into is what are some of your off-stream hobbies and how did you get into them?
So when I was younger, I was massively into sports, like really massively. I used to play tennis for South Leeds. I used to swim for Morley, enter competitions and stuff like that. Just as I got older, I just haven't done it as much. Mm-hmm. When I'm off stream, generally now, it's just basically the streaming life, modding, streaming.
Yeah.
Just going around networking, just getting to know people.
Yeah, it becomes a really fun hobby after a while.
Oh yeah, without a doubt. It's like I've met some of the best people over Mixer.
Oh,
it's just crazy.
Hands down, one of the to me, like I was saying just previously too, is like the community is like by far the best part about Mixer. Is what draws me to it more and more every day.
Oh yeah, definitely. Like the love that you just get on Mixer is just insane.
Oh yeah.
I've met some of the crazy, most supportive people I've met over Mixer.
Oh, hands down.
And
then, team positivity.
Oh yeah, without a doubt. I still find it weird that you raided me like the week before we both joined positivity as well.
Yeah, I know. That was
brilliant.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's so funny too that like I have the chicken button and then that was your follow button too, or your follow or host.
I just had to have it. It is just like the techno rave.
It is, yeah. It's the best. Apparently, there's a heavy metal one too. Did you know that? Heavy metal chicken.
I'm gonna have to look at that.
Yeah, someone sent it to me, and I was like, oh, I gotta find a way to implement it. But I'm not huge into heavy metal. The techno chicken to me was like the perfect. But I guess like you could headbang to the heavy metal chicken. I guess.
Yeah, I can do that when I'm raging.
Yeah. That'd be awesome. I've just come up in the background, transparent when you're raging. Yeah. Do it.
I've already got a rage button on my stream, so I'll be adding that into there as well.
Perfect. Next question we'll move into. What is one goal of streaming you haven't reached yet, and why is that a goal?
So I've been aiming for partnership recently.
Yes.
Just because I know it's a long way away at the moment, but I'd love to full-time stream.
Yeah.
I'd love to just make that my full-time job. But it's just something that I'm aiming towards at the moment. It's just something that I love doing, something I love doing every single day.
Oh yeah, you can see it in
a massive part of life.
You can see it in your streams too, just the passion you have behind it, and it's so fun to watch. Yeah. Even if I'm just lurking, like I was lurking for quite a bit yesterday because the little guy was fussing, or the little girl was fussing. So I was lurking quite a bit, and I was like, oh man, I was like, I want to get involved in the chat, but at the same time, I got to take care of my family.
Oh yeah, without a doubt. I feel you with that.
Yeah. Perfect. Next question we'll move into. What do you enjoy most about streaming? What's your favorite thing?
Just getting involved with everyone. Just getting everybody involved as well.
Yeah.
I've met loads of people through streaming, like some of the best friends that I could even ask for. It's just, I just enjoy it. I can't really put it into words. It's just something that I've just thoroughly enjoyed since I started.
Yeah.
I only started off just doing it for fun, and then it just turned into a passion after a while.
Oh, I love it. How long have you been streaming for now?
Just slightly over a year.
Oh, nice. When was your 1 year anniversary or mixanniversary, I guess? Or stream anniversary?
Last month.
Last month? Oh no, I missed it.
Yeah, I didn't really celebrate it. That's done, but it's just something I didn't do.
Gotcha.
I had a bit of time off, a couple of weeks off as well, because I had IRL issues, as everybody always has.
Yeah. Got to take care of your family, family, mental health, all that first before stream.
Yeah, without a doubt.
Yeah, 100%.
Like, yourself comes first.
Yeah.
In the end of the day.
100%.
And everybody's just showing the massive love as soon as I come back as well. Like the first night I come back, I just instantly got raided by 3 different people just sharing the love with me. I ended up getting featured. It was a crazy day.
Perfect way to come back.
Yeah,
that's the hardest thing sometimes when you step away is you get that little voice in your head that's like, do I really want to come back? Do I really want to do this? Like, I don't know about you, but I know sometimes when I take that little time off, it creeps in and you're just like, oh man, so much work to go downstairs. I could just sit here and play a game and not have to worry about it. And then you fall into that little rut. But to come back like that and get featured and the massive hosts and the massive love is like the perfect way to return.
It just reignites the fire just wanting to stream again.
100%. All right, next question here. Normally I would ask this as if you could go back and tell yourself something from the past. Tell yourself in the past something you learned today. What would you tell yourself? But a lot of people put it into a different perspective where they said, well, I wouldn't change anything because the way things were back then is what shaped me and made me become the person I am today. So I like the way that person put it previously was to ask if you could go into the futures, like say 10 years, what would you tell yourself?
See, this is a really tricky one. For me, I'd probably just turn around and say, just be proud of what you've become.
Yeah.
Because everything happens for a reason. And whether you made it somewhere, whether you didn't make it somewhere, every achievement you've ever pulled is a goal. So I'd just say, be proud of yourself and be proud of who you are. Don't let anybody else define you.
No, I love it. 100%. Don't let anyone define you. Define yourself.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, love it.
You got to be yourself all the way, otherwise you're not yourself.
Exactly, yeah. What are some roadblocks you've come across, either with streaming or in life in general, and how did you overcome them?
So, the biggest one for streaming at the moment for me is it is actually being fixed currently, is my internet issues. My internet issues suck the most.
Oh, yeah, because I hear you guys don't have the greatest infrastructure, because you're in the UK, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've heard a lot of people complain that there's not so much that you don't have the best infrastructure, but there's not the best selection.
Yeah, there's not really a lot of selection. A lot of them use the same phone lines, but they're all managed by one company. They just rent the lines off of the other companies. And then obviously certain internets, they cap the amount you're allowed to use, and it's just ridiculous.
Oh, that's not. See, it's like it's kind of similar here. They just started dropping the unlimited. But a lot of the unlimited bandwidth is like you're paying, well, not too bad actually, but about $100 a month, which for you would be like maybe $50 a month, $60 a month after the exchange rate.
$100 a month, that's nutty. I pay £40. I got mine heavily discounted because they screwed me over so much.
Oh.
I pay 40 quid for like 75 megasecond cap, which is the max that you can get.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. It's a lot lower over here than what I've heard it is over there.
Yeah, I think the max right now, unless you're on a business plan, like I have the max I can get through the company I'm with, and I think it's 300 download and 50 or 100 upload. They just upgraded it recently, but then we have unlimited bandwidth, so I can go over, because they used to do was 1,000 gigs a month is the most you could use. After that, then it was like $5 a gig you go over. But they just got rid of it. Yeah, but they just got rid of it now, and I go over like I'm like 3,000-4,000 gigs a month just from watching streams and streaming.
Oh yeah, without a doubt.
Yeah.
Like there's one company that does 400 meg, I think, max speed, download speed, but they all do unlimited downloads, so it's not too bad in that sense.
See, and that's here, like, because there's only 3 companies to choose from here, and 2 of them piggyback, like, kind of like the same. They piggyback off the same line. But yeah, that's basically how it works here. So we'll move on to the next question. If you could be doing anything besides what you're doing right now, either with the job you have or streaming, what would you like to do and why?
The one thing that I always regret I never did, when I was younger, I was in competitive swimming. And I know if I hadn't stopped, I could have continued going like crazy. And I could have been swimming at Olympics now. But that's the one thing I do regret, is just giving up on my swimming.
What was your swim? Like, what was your race? I can't remember what they call it. It's been so long since I swam.
Yeah, it was either freestyle or I think butterfly was another one.
Oh, I could never master the butterfly. It's just too confusing.
Oh, it's so crazy hard. Like, it takes so much upper body strength and core strength just to try and control it for long periods of time. Oh, yeah. It's insane.
Because that's the one that's like the frog leg, and then the freaking both arms come up, right?
It's where both arms come up and over, but your legs are kicking together like a dolphin.
Oh, okay, yeah.
And that is great fun.
Yeah.
If anybody wants to get fit out there, don't go to the gym. Swim. It's the best thing that you could ever do.
Oh, 100%. And it's so much easier on your body too than running.
Yeah,
like in regards to like compression and stuff like that.
Yeah, you barely even feel it over like you go to the gym the next day, you feel it and it'll absolutely kill you. But you go swimming, it just feels so nice and relaxing.
Yeah,
you can get out and then probably go to the gym after, which is something I used to do.
Oh wow. Yeah, that's something I have to get back into again because my body just can't handle the running anymore, and swimming would definitely be the way to go again.
Yeah, I'd love to get back into it, but I think I'm too old for the competitions now.
Nah, you're not. I'm pretty. You got to be younger than me. You got to be. You're how old, sorry?
26.
Oh, you're still young. I got 10 years on you. You still got time.
Fair enough. You win on that one.
Next question. What would you say is the number one reason most people fail to make it with streaming, and what advice would you give them?
People the biggest issue I've seen with some streamers, they don't respond to chat. That is a massive, massive thing in streaming, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Because obviously you've got to talk to your community, and you're not going to build that community if you're not talking to them.
Yeah.
Like technology, that's nothing. Because I know streamers that are highly successful that just stream straight off an Xbox. They don't use a laptop. They don't use like a crazy upgraded PC or anything like that. It's just the personality. Just be yourself, basically.
Yeah.
If you're the same on stream as you are off stream, then it's just you. You're just showing yourself to everyone else.
Yeah, 100%. I love it.
Hence why I rage a lot.
Angry person in real life is what you're saying? No,
No, I'm not an angry person in real life.
No,
when
I
I'm
know.
game.
Yeah. I think we've all thrown a few controllers in our time. I know I have.
Yeah. I actually put a post up on Twitter where I did that a couple of days ago, actually.
I'll have to go back and check it out.
Yeah, I did get a bit angry at the game. I had to actually stand up and walk away from stream for a moment.
Was that yesterday? Because I came back yesterday and I just saw your chair and you weren't in the chair anymore. And I was like, I wonder what happened.
I did it on the stream yesterday.
That's awesome.
But it was the day before where I raged. It was, it was not amusing.
Not amusing. No.
It was afterwards.
Not at the time, though.
No, definitely not at the time.
No, that's all right. It's fun to see that sometimes because that's the human side of you coming out. Like that's the real you, basically.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
Like it's just coming back to being yourself as well. You're just showing everybody what you like, and apparently people enjoy watching me rage.
That's awesome. Next question we'll move into. What would you say is your favorite thing about streaming?
I can't really define it down to one thing because, to be fair, I just enjoy every aspect of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, you do get the trolls, and yeah, you do get obviously toxic viewers and stuff like that. But you've got a decent mod squad behind you that can deal with it. And if you like me, you troll them back just as hard.
Definitely. Give it to them. Give it to them as hard as they give it to you. And sometimes you can turn them into a follower or a community member.
I've done that a few times. There's somebody come in, tried trolling me. I trolled them back that hard. They ended up following and actually coming back as a regular, which I found quite amusing.
And see, that's the best part is when you can take that person and like just turn them around and make them a follower, make them a return visitor.
And there are some special cases where you just have to instantly ban.
Oh yeah, anything like racist, anything like that. Don't even hesitate. No. Yeah. We'll get into a couple fun questions now. If you could have any superpower, what would that superpower be and why?
I've thought about this before, and I still to this day can't really pick a specific one. To be fair, because I'm a really busy person in real life. So I stream, I've got a full-time job, I study at college, and I just non-stop. So super speed would probably be the best thing for me right now.
So, yeah,
just get to everywhere I need to be on time.
Just be the Flash, or you could stop time.
That'd actually be a pretty good one as well.
Yeah.
Just manage to stop time, and then you can sit down and just chill out for like 5 minutes.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, brilliant, actually.
Next question. If only, yeah. Next question. It's another like kind of a fun one too. If a genie granted you 3 wishes right now, what would your 3 wishes be?
So there's always going to be one that says, I want infinite wishes.
That's the first. You're the first one to say that.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm surprised at that.
A lot of people haven't known how to answer it, to be honest.
Well, I'd grant from them more wishes.
So now you're going to tell me all the infinity wishes now?
I wish.
Yeah.
I think the biggest one at the moment for me, money is a bit of a struggle. but money is a massive struggle for a lot of people I know.
Yeah.
So winning the lottery or something would be quite nice.
Whatever.
Yeah, I know, right?
Yeah.
And yeah, superhero power. I'd wish for that straight away. Going back to that, I'd just absolutely love to have it just to make my life so much easier.
That'd be perfect. Have money and be able to stop time.
Oh yeah, you'd just be unstoppable.
Oh yeah. You could have your whole job done and you could stop time, finish your job, and like take the 8 hours to do it, but time that doesn't stop, and then just leave work early and then start video gaming or streaming or whatever.
That'd just be amazing.
Yeah. Next one. Oh, sorry.
I don't think I want anything else.
No, that'd be perfect. You could get everything just from doing that. Heck, you could rob a bank, stop time, rob a bank. No one would even see you. You wouldn't be on camera.
You just disappear into the neverness.
Exactly. Next one. It's kind of a fun one as well. When you do rage, and we know you do rage, what is your favorite curse word, if you curse at all?
So, do you want a long list?
What's your like go-to one that you always kind of drop?
I always drop the F-bomb.
The F-bomb, yeah.
It's something I do quite regular. Like if something goes totally wrong, I rage. I go, "Oh, for fuck's sake!" It's just like, I think that's just the main one that a lot of people probably go for.
I think so, yeah. There's that, or a lot of people add food at the end, like F nugget or S nugget, or I've heard the C nugget one. Which that one to me, it's like, it doesn't sound as bad when you add nugget onto it, but alone, I'm like, ooh, cringe. My wife, where's she at? She's gonna slap me if I say that.
Yeah, but due to the chicken in me, I can't really say nugget.
Speaking of the name, SirSoapyChicken, how did you come up with the name? And like, what significance does it have to you?
This was really weird because I had a gamer tag and I had it from, I don't know if you remember, back in the Bebo days when Bebo was a massive social platform.
It sounds familiar, yeah.
Yeah, they ended up shutting down, but the username I had for that used to be my gamer tag. And then one day, I ended up calling myself Soap when I was playing on CSGO, because you can change your name. Yeah. And I used to do it regular. Just because I was going around just annihilating everyone, killing everyone. Then my mate joined. He called himself Optic Chicken off the professional gaming team. Yeah. So I ended up as Soapy Chicken, and it turns out we ended up grabbing a load of chickens, just walking around map, just round with them, killing them all, and just whatever you could do with it. And then the Sir bit, it was literally the only thing that I could find on the Xbox that I could have with a Soapy Chicken.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because it's max characters.
Oh, yeah. And SirSoapyChicken was already taken?
Yep, unfortunately.
Oh, wow.
The SirSoapyChicken with and without the spaces were both taken, and I wasn't amused at the time.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it's just from playing CSGO, messing around with chickens, and here I am today. Everybody knows me as Soapy.
SirSoapyChicken with the techno chicken.
The techno chicken.
Next question. It's kind of I don't know what you call it, like a deep one, maybe. What are 3 things you value most in a person?
The personality. The personality is a big thing for me. Like, if the personality is toxic, like, there's rage and there's toxic. Yeah. They're 2 totally different things. If the personality is toxic, then there's highly doubtful that I'm going to get along with him. Yeah. Like, highly doubtful. I'll give anybody a chance, but I'd rather get to know someone and make sure they're not that toxic person, because I'm a happy person. I rage a lot, but
that's different though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm generally a happy person. I'll help anybody out. I've helped out several streamers with the Discords. I've designed logos for people. I've designed bios for people. So I'll literally go out my way to help anybody.
And see, that's awesome. That's kind of person you want, and especially in this community. Like, I always say no crabs in the bucket, and like you're definitely not a crab, and you don't want to surround yourself with crabs because you want that positivity, because the negativity will just bring you down.
Yeah, it does as well. It just brings you down and just makes you feel bad.
Yeah.
It's something you don't really want.
No, not at all. What other two qualities would you find important?
Humor is a big thing for me.
Yeah.
To be honest, I can't sit there and talk to people that don't have a sense of humor.
Yeah.
I've known people that are just like bland, boring. They can't take a joke, and it triggers me.
Too sensitive.
Yeah, because I'm a troll myself. Like, I'll go into streams and troll people, but I do it in the friendly, non-toxic way.
Yeah. The what? Sorry.
I'm the good troll.
You're the good troll. Yeah. I was just gonna say that you're the troll we want. The troll that gets the humor going.
Yeah.
Not the troll that gets the rage going.
The troll that gets the humor and the rage going.
Yeah.
But I also know the line when to stop.
Yeah.
If somebody starts getting angry, I can tell instantly. So, for the third one, it's kind of a tricky one, because I generally just go off of personality and humor if they get my sense of humor or not.
I'd say those are two pretty big ones too. Like, they pretty much encompass a whole person.
Yeah, pretty much. Like, I'm struggling to think of even a third one.
Yeah, me too. I can't. Personality, humor.
All in 2 points.
Yeah, I can't think of it. What a third one. Even for myself, like, personality is definitely important. Humor is important.
I know people are always busy.
Yeah.
They can't get around. They can't get to be with people. They can't support people who they want to be. So that's not even an issue for me, because I just know everybody's busy. Like, I know you apologized for just hosting and ghosting the other day, but I know your family, so.
Yeah, I felt so bad because the little one she wanted the feed so bad, and I was like, I had to end, and I'm like, oh, Soapy's on, he's playing Minecraft. Perfect. I was like, bring everyone over to the U, because everyone wanted to play Minecraft, and I felt so bad, and then I'm like, host and ghost, do the raid. Then I'm like, I gotta go.
No, it's all good. I completely understand when people have got IRL stuff to deal with.
Yeah, but I did stay up, left the lurk up for you as well. I know the lurks help just as much as interacting.
Certainly does. I appreciate it.
Oh, of course,
massively.
Next question is, because I can't think of a third one either. We'll just move right on. We'll change this to two values for the future. Next one, it's kind of a fun one too. If you had the ability to erase something that you did in the past, what would it be and why?
Oh.
Or would you even want to?
To be honest, I don't think I would want to, because everything that's happened in my life has just basically made me who I am today.
Yeah.
Like, I wouldn't be myself if the good stuff or the bad stuff had happened. There's not a lot of people know this, but I've lived in 3 different countries.
Oh,
wow. I've lived in several counties in the UK. Yeah, they've had the good and the bad times, but at the end of the day, it's made me who I am.
Yeah,
I don't think I'd change any of it.
No, that's good. I think that goes back to the question before with the if you could tell yourself something in the past that you know now to change it. Yeah, well, I like that answer. That's good, because you don't want to change something that shaped you, because
No.
Could make you a bad person now. Like, who knows?
Yeah, you just erase something that bad happened to me in my life. I could just end up being a toxic person with no personality whatsoever.
Yeah, perfect. Next one's kind of a fun one. If I was to ask you at age 5 what you wanted to be when you grew up, what would you say? What would you have said?
I went through a couple of things. What would I say? Are you trying to insinuate that I'm younger than 5 right now?
Yeah, no.
I know my mentality reaches out to that, but you know.
I think all streamers do, to a point.
Yeah. Well, we've got to keep it fun, haven't we?
Exactly.
So when I was younger, there was 2 things that I wanted to be doing. One was archaeology. That was the first thing. Because I was massively into my history. And then as I grew up older, my dad, funny enough, used to wind me up about it. I'd be like, oh, you get stuck in ditches for days, blah, 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 blah. Right, okay, he's got a point. So I ended up, because I got into my art, my fine art, my design technology and stuff like that. I wanted to become an architect.
Oh, nice.
Just designing buildings. I used to just go out and just draw random buildings that I saw and stuff. And that took up quite a bit of my time as well.
Oh, that's kind of cool.
There's certain things that I can pick up really, really fast. Like, I'm not overly good at drawing, but when it comes to like technical designs, I'm actually all right. I wouldn't say I'm the best, but if I did, that'd just be too modest of myself.
No, it wouldn't be too modest. It'd be truthful if it's true.
Yeah, this is true.
Last question. It's kind of a deep one. What would you consider to be your deepest fear?
Hospitals.
Really?
I've got a big phobia of hospitals. So I grew up where my mum has a Crohn's disease.
Okay.
Not a lot of people know what that is. It's I don't know if you've heard of irritable bowel disease.
Yeah.
Or irritable bowel syndrome. Yeah. It's basically that, but on a scale 10 times worse.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's a very severe thing, which I'm looking to actually raise money for the company in the future. Just finding the time when.
Yeah, set up a charity stream, and I'd definitely be on board to help you out with that.
Yeah, so I'll definitely be looking into it.
Yeah.
But because she's been in and out of hospital since I was very young, it's just a massive phobia I've always had.
Gotcha.
I started going into panic attacks and stuff like that.
That's not good.
Needles, no.
Yeah, I'm the same. I feel you with the needles. Just the thought of them gives me goosebumps. My hands are going now. I'm like, oh god, needles.
Maybe I shouldn't have said.
Well, when my wife went into labor and they were trying to do the IVs, the first nurse couldn't get it in, and she just kept poking her, and I was like sitting there and just cringing, and I'm like, okay, I need to go into the bathroom. Just give a shout when you finally get it in, because I'm gonna like pass out, and you're gonna be having the 2 emergencies going on here.
Yeah, my mum was ever in hospital and she had an IV, and she used to have to cover it up with a jacket so I could actually enter the room.
Oh god! See, I'm okay once it's in, but it's seeing it being put in is just. Oh.
Yeah. I broke my arm when I was younger, and I had to have one put in. And you know how they put, I can't remember what it's called, but they put a needle into the back of your palm to put you to sleep.
Oh yeah.
I requested gas because I was that scared.
Oh god. See, I try that all the time when I go to the dentist. It's been a while now, but I've had to get a cavity filled. But I'm always like, can you just gas me? And they're like, well, it's such a simple procedure. I'm like, I don't care. I don't want a needle anywhere near my face, let alone inside my mouth.
I know.
I'll pay out of my pocket if I have to.
Yeah, fun story though. Last time I went to the dentist, I did have to have one of my wisdom teeth pulled out, and I had an injection right into my gum at the back.
Yeah.
And as soon as I did that, I threw up all over the dentist.
So no more needles for you there. They just straight up laughing gas now.
Yeah, they'll probably try not to even do that.
Yeah, they'll just be like, we're just gonna go in and you're gonna have to suffer.
Yeah, just feel the pain.
Yeah, I've done that once. It's not fun. The needle is worth it.
Yeah, I think
Getting it drilled out, yeah, it does not. Especially if they hit the nerve.
It's making me cringe thinking about it.
Yeah, it's not fun. I thought it could be tough. I'm like, I'll just do it without it. Screw it. I don't care. No. Get the needle. As much as you hate needles as I do, get the needle.
I know. I'm 6'3", but I'm still a big softy.
Yeah, same here. No, that was awesome. Thank you very much. I guess the last thing is basically, is there anything I didn't ask you that I should have asked you, or anything else you want to talk about before we end off?
I don't really think so. Just that I'm sorry for not catching more of your streams.
No, hey man, no. Like you said, everyone.
My test.
I think we pretty much stream like at the same time because of the time difference. Because you're in the evenings, but for me it's like lunchtime. So yeah. I think we always miss each other because I either see you just as I'm getting off, or just as I'm getting on, I see you and I'm like, oh man, I was like, because it's like that with Lobster too, and a lot of you like Fry, Choppy, a lot of you guys in the UK, I'm like, I hate it because I can never really catch your streams because you're always streaming when I'm streaming.
Yeah, it's hard for me too because I mod for I'm mainly mod for Lobster, but I mod for quite a few other people as well, and I just always catch them either as I'm just finishing or as I'm just starting. So it's just hard to get everybody in one day. It's
almost like you got to make a schedule and be like, okay, well, this week I'm going to focus on these 10 people, and then this week I'll focus on these 10 people. But then it's so hard because then you'll see someone where it's like, oh, I actually want to see how they would react to this game because I haven't seen them play this game yet. And okay, now I got to reschedule. And it's just not that I do that.
Somebody that's not streamed in a while, I need to go say hey to them.
Yeah, well, exactly. There's so and it makes her so huge, so many amazing people on it that it is one of those things where it's hard to get around to everyone.
It certainly is, yeah. It's just crazy.
Was that you in Lobster's chat and stream the other day when she was doing her voice changer with the technical service?
Which time? She does it all the time.
I think it was just last week. I just rated her, and then she was doing the.
I think I was there. Yeah.
Okay, I thought so because the voice sounded familiar, and I'm like, I'm pretty sure that's Soapy talking in party chat with her because you guys were going back and forth.
Yeah.
With it. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, that was me.
That cracked me up so much.
I do apologize to everybody, but it totally wasn't me that just introduced her to that.
She loves that thing though.
She does. She uses it so much.
But she does. Wait till you hear it because her podcast drops tomorrow. And she used it a few times during the podcast too. It's quite funny.
Yeah.
No, it was awesome.
It's brilliant.
It really is, and that's a free program, right?
Yeah, you can use it free, which gives you random voices per day.
Oh, okay.
Or you can pay for either a 3-month subscription for I think like $15, or you can pay for the full thing to keep outright for $20 or something.
Oh wow, that's not bad at all.
Yeah, it's actually quite cheap. There's close to 50 different things that you can use.
I'll have to check into it and see, because I got like the Go XLR mixer where I can make my own voices and program them myself. But it'd be cool to get one where they're already pre-made and then see if I can implement them into my mixer somehow, and where I can just push the buttons on my mixer like as I normally do. But I'll have to look into that. What's it called?
It's voice mod.
Voice mod? Okay, cool. I'll have to look into that. Yeah, again, thank you very much for hanging out today and chatting. It was a pleasure, and it was awesome. I'll get you to drop all your links again just for the ending as well, and then I'll link them as well in the description as well.
Yep. So my mixer, SirSoapyChicken, is the same on Instagram, Twitter, at SirSoapyChicken. I do have Snapchat as well, if anybody wants to add me. It's just recently set up, so I don't tend to check it that often yet. I've got the same username across most, like every platform, and my Discord, if anybody does want to join, it's discord.me/the farmyard.
The farmyard, okay.
The farmyard.
I'll have to check it out. It's perfect though with the chicken. Because you're the chicken.
Oh yeah, that's what I thought about it. Because we had quite a lot of animals in there to start off with. Because I've got 2 wolves as a mod as well. So it's
I was going to say, why isn't it called the chicken coop?
Because I used to share it with somebody who was a dino.
Okay.
And then I took over the whole thing. So
Gotcha.
It just stayed as the farmyard.
No, too easy. I love it. So I'll make sure to link all that in, and I'll get you to maybe send me that one in Discord. That way I can just copy and paste it, and then then I can join it as well. Because I don't know if I'm in the farmyard or not, to be honest.
I don't know. Yeah, I'll send you the link.
Yeah, send me the link. Yes, definitely. All right. Well, thank you very much again, and thanks everyone for listening, and have a great day, everyone, and yourself as well. Later. This concludes Behind the BS, Behind the Broadcasting Software with Mystic Mike. Remember to subscribe, like, and leave a comment if you enjoyed this podcast or have any tips or questions for future guests or myself. Remember to email your questions for future guests or just general questions of how you could be a part of Behind the BS. Email me at behindthebs@mysticmikelive.com. Peace and love.